Good morning to all of you. Now we start chapter 4 quadratic equation of 10th class. This is the first part of this chapter. So quadratic equation. Before we start quadratic equation, we already studied polynomials. And in polynomials we studied about linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. First of all, polynomials is constant into variable to the power whole number. Polynomial is forming constant into variable to the power whole number. There are three types. First, linear polynomial, second quadratic polynomial, and third cubic polynomial. We already discussed linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. Now we write the standard form of all these all these polynomials. So here ax plus b, where a is not equal to 0, and here ax square plus bx plus c, here a is also not equal to 0, and now in cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, and a is not equal to 0. Here this is the standard form of linear polynomial, this is the standard form of cubic polynomial, and this is the standard form this is the standard form of quadratic polynomial, and this is the standard form of cubic polynomial. In quadratic polynomial, first of all we define degree. What is degree? The highest power of variable is called degree, and on the basis of degree we can define the given polynomial is linear polynomial or quadratic polynomial or cubic polynomial. So we can see in this quadratic polynomial, here the highest degree of variable is 2. So this is the quadratic polynomial. Now this is the quadratic equation and this is quadratic polynomial. So when a quadratic polynomial becomes equal to 0, when quadratic polynomial is equal to 0, then this quadratic polynomial is called quadratic equations. Hence, when we write ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then this is called quadratic equations. Quadratic equation. This is the standard form of quadratic equation. When a quadratic polynomial is equal to 0, then this is called quadratic equation. So here a is not equal to 0. Similarly, when ax plus b is equal to 0, so this is called linear equation. When ax plus b is equal to 0, this is called linear equation. And similarly, when ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0, it is called cubic equation. So we studied in chapter 4 quadratic equation. So which equation is called a quadratic equation? First of all, which equation is called a quadratic equation? It means when in the given equation the variable have highest power is 2. Variable here the highest power of variable is 2. Then this is called a quadratic equation because ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now there are many different types of quadratic equation. Put the value of a, b, c, you get different types of quadratic equation. First of all, we take a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 1. We get a quadratic equation. Put the value of a, b, c. 2x square plus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation because the highest power of variable is 2 and this is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. First of all, we only see the variable of highest power is 2, then it is a quadratic equation. equation when a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 1, put value 0x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. It means this whole value is equal to 0, so 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Is 2x plus 1 is a quadratic equation? Not, because the variable of given equation, the degree is not 2. So 2x plus 1 is not equal to 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 is not a quadratic equation, because the highest power of variable is 1. So this is a linear equation in one variable. Now we put the value of a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0 and c is equal to 0. What we get? We get x square plus 0 into x plus 0 is equal to 0 and x square is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation, as because the power of variable is 2. So x square is equal to 0 is also a quadratic equation. So this is the explanation of quadratic equation. Now there are another type of quadratic equation. If you take a rectangle, this is a rectangle, and when you talk about its length and breadth, if the length of first of all, the area of this rectangle is equal to 200 meter square, and the question is here, if the length of this rectangle ABCD, if the length of this rectangle ABC is twice its breadth. So first of all, we assume the breadth of this rectangle is x, and the length of this rectangle is twice its breadth. It means the value of AB is equal to 2x. First of all, we assume breadth x, so the length of this rectangle is 2x, because length is twice as the length of breadth. So this is 2x. Now we know A into B is equal to area of rectangle. So put the value of A and B. 2x into x is equal to 200. It means 200 times 8 into x, it means x square is equal to 100. X square is equal to 100. Now x square is equal to square root 100. So we get x is equal to plus minus 10. So there are two values of x. X is equal to plus 10 and x is equal to minus 10. So which value of x is equal to true? X is equal to plus 10 or x is equal to minus 10? Here these are length. So we take x is equal to only plus 10, because length is positive. So this is x is equal to, so the value of this is equal to 10 meter and the value of this is equal to 20. So this type of question is related from your exercise. So first of all, in given exercise you can take the given equation is a quadratic equation or not. So first of all, you check in given equation the power of variable is 2 or not. If the power of variable is 2, then it is a quadratic equation, and if the power of variable is not 2, then it is not a quadratic equation. Let's see example. If x plus 1 is equal to 0, is this is a quadratic equation? No, because the power of variable is not 2. This is power of variable is 1, so this is a linear equation. X plus 1 whole square is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. First of all, we get the formula x plus 1 whole square is equal to x square plus 1 square plus 2 into x into 1 is equal to 0. It means x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. X square plus 1 plus 2x is equal to 0. First of all, this and also. So the standard form of quadratic equation is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0 and a, b, c are real number. Here the power of x in descending order. So this is the general form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c. Here you can see the power of x in descending order. So this is the complete explanation of quadratic equation. Now we move exercise 4.1. Exercise 4.1. First question, check whether the following are quadratic equation. You can only check the given equation are quadratic or not. So you can only see the power of variable is 2 or not. When the power of variable is 2, then it is a quadratic equation, and the power of variable is not 2, then it is a not quadratic equation. So the question is here, question number 1, x plus 1 whole square, x plus 1, this is question number 1 and part first, is equal to 2x minus 3. So first of all we solve x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 6. So you convert x square plus 2x minus 2x plus 1 plus 6 is equal to 0. Transform this to x, this is plus, so here is minus, this is minus, so here is plus. X square plus 2x plus 1. X square plus 2x plus 1. Sorry, it's very clear. X square plus 2x plus 1 minus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. So x square minus 2x and plus 2x is cancelled out, and this is plus 1 and minus 6, this is equal to 5 is equal to 0. Here you can see the variable of power is 2, hence this is a quadratic equation in variable x. So this is a quadratic equation. So we can write this is a quadratic equation. So this is complete solution of question number 1. Now we move question number 1 part number 8. Question number 1 part 8. Question 1 and part 8. Question given, x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x minus 2 to the power cube. If here is 0, then what the given equation is a quadratic equation. This is not a quadratic equation because the power of variable is 3. So if this part is 0, then this given equation is not a quadratic equation. So first of all here given x minus 2 cube. So first of all we break x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. A minus b का cube is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab in bracket a minus b. So we put x cube minus 2 cube minus 3 into x into 2 into in bracket x minus 2. So what we get? We get x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x cube minus 8 minus 3x 3 to the 6x, and this is minus 6x square, and minus into minus that is plus, and 6x, it means 6 to the 12x, 3 to the 6x 6x into x, 6x square, and minus into minus, that means plus, and 3 to just 6x into 2, that is 12x. Here you can see that this is x cube and this is also x. So this and this part is cancelled out. Now minus 4x square, this is also minus 4 square, you transform this, this is positive side, so this is plus 6x square. Minus x and this is positive, so this is negative 12x and plus 1 and here minus 8, so here plus 8 is equal to 0. Now we solve minus 4x square plus 6x square. It means 2x square because this is minus, this is plus, 6 is greater than 4. So we take 2x square minus x minus 12x. It means minus 13x and plus 1 plus x is equal to 9. Here you can see the given equation in variable x and the highest power of variable x is 2, hence this given equation is a quadratic equation. This is given is quadratic equation. So this is the complete solution of given question. Further proceed, please pause the video and note it down. Now we proceed in question number 2. Represent the following situation in form of quadratic equation. In question number 2 there are 4 questions. So you only represent the given question in quadratic equations form. It means only ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 where the value of a, b, c are different. So question number 2, in question number 2 only represent the following situation in form of quadratic equation. So let's start the question. Question number 2. Question number 2 is the area of rectangular plot is 528 meter square and the length of the plot in meters is 1 more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. So first of all we draw a rectangle. This is our figure. Question is the area of rectangular plot. It means the area of rectangular plot is 528 meter square and its the length of plot is 1 more than its twice. It means first of all we assume its breadth. Let the breadth of rectangular plot is equal to x meter. Here meter square, it means x meter. Now the length of rectangular plot is equal to, what is length? Length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. It means first of all length of rectangular plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. It means first of all x into 2 plus 1. X into 2 plus 1, it means 2x plus 1 meter. Here this is the length and this is breadth. Now we already know area is equal to area, A into B is equal to area, A into B is equal to area. So we put the value of x, 2x plus 1 into x is equal to 528. We solve x, 2x square plus x is equal to 528 and 2x square plus x minus 528 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation in variable x. Here the highest power of variable x is 2. Here the value of a is equal to 2, value of b is equal to 1 and value of c is equal to minus 528. So only we present in quadratic equation form. So the equation is 2x square plus x minus 528 is equal to 0. So this is the complete solution of the given question. So further proceed, please pause the video and note it down. Now we proceed another question. Question number 2. The product of two consecutive positive integer is 306. It means first of all you assume first positive integer is x, and the meaning of consecutive means when this is 1 and this is 2. It means 2 is consecutive number of 1. It means when you take first integer is x, then the another integer is x plus 1. X plus 1, and the product of this integer into this integer is equal to 306. By solving this equation you can get a quadratic equation in form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So question number 2 is do yourself. This is question number 2. Now we proceed question number 3. Question number 3 is Rohan's mother is 26 older than him. The product of their age in 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan and here. So question number 3 is also do yourself. Question number 3 is also do yourself because this is related from question number 7 and 8. So we proceed question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4 is a train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. It means the distance is, this is question number 1 part 4. The distance is between AB is 480 km and train travels from this distance with a speed. What is the speed? If the speed has been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of train. So first of all we assume the speed of train. We assume, so let the speed of train is equal to x kilometer per hour. X kilometer per hour. If this is a distance 100 km and your speed is 50 km and the speed of your bike is 50 km, then how many times you taken to cover this distance? It means 100 upon 50, it means 2 hours. So when here distance is 480 km and speed is x km per hour, it means time taken by train to travel this distance, to cover this distance is equal to 480 upon x. So time taken by train to cover this distance is equal to 480 upon x hours. 480 upon x hours. So in condition second condition is if the speed had been 8 km per hour less, it means the speed of train is less. So now the speed of train is x minus 8 kilometer. X minus 8 kilometer per hour. X minus 8 kilometer per hour. Here speed is x kilometer hour. Then time taken by train to cover this distance is equal to 480 upon x hours. Now in second condition, the speed of train is equal to x minus 8 because the speed of train is 8 kilometer less. It means first here x kilometer per hour, here x minus 8 kilometer per hour. Now the time, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover. Obviously because when the speed of train is less, then the time taken to this distance is more because then the time taken taken by train to cover this distance is equal to 480 upon 8 plus 3 hours. 3 hours first. In first condition, time is here 480 upon x, and in second condition, time is 3 hours more. From former 488 hours, and in second condition, when the speed of train is less, then the time is 3 hours more. It means first 480 upon x plus 3 hours. Plus 3 hours. Now we know speed into time. Now use the formula: speed into time is equal to distance. Speed is x minus x, and time is here 480 upon x plus 3 is equal to distance is 480 kilometer. 480 kilometer. Now first of all, the distance between A and B is 480 kilometer. In first condition, we assume let the speed of train is equal to x kilometer per hour. Now time taken by train to cover this distance is equal to 480 upon x hours. So and in second condition, the speed of train is less, so 8 minus 8 kilometer per hour. It means when the speed of train is less, then time taken is more. So how many more? So this is 3 hours so more. So we add in first time 3 hours more. So this is 480 upon x plus 3 hours. So you know already a formula: speed into time is equal to distance. So we put the value of speed and time and distance, we get a equation. Now we solve this equation, you get a quadratic equation. I hope all of you are done it. So further proceed, please pause the video and note it down. Hence exercise 4.1 is completed. In next day we solve exercise 6.2. Thank you.